March Madness is over, and we've got a big-time baseball episode for you, so let's do it. Alright, James, Season 6, Episode 4. How are you feeling, man?
Wait, in 3 episodes, it'll be Season 6.
Episode? Okay, more on that later.
Sorry.
Now I'm definitely saying it.
We've got some March Madness to cover real quick, and then we got some MLB. I'm getting my ball knowledge up this episode. I feel like this season I've already watched more MLB than I did the entire last season, so
Yeah, but I don't really watch MLB, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I love it, but I watch the fuzzy recaps every day. But I play the show. That's just the stuff right there. He lets me know everything I need to know. All right.
That's fair.
So first we got Madness Tracker. Never really gonna test James's ball knowledge. I feel like this is a solid test of my ball knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, after locking in this season, it was a nice way to bridge the gap in the sports world for me, but getting into college basketball. And I took the crown, like we already said, but it ended up being 59-57. So both pretty mid performances, but
Yeah.
last year was way worse.
Yeah.
I think I was in the 30s last year.
That's crazy.
So that's where the coin is every year too. Dude, the coin popped off. The coin had like 38. It's pretty good.
Who won your family then?
My dad.
Did he win it last year too?
No, John Luke won last year.
Oh, it was chalk.
All the
Yeah,
chalk.
all the
Yeah,
ones.
but he switched it up.
Yeah.
Didn't really work for him. But who won yours? Was it Miss Courtney?
Miss Courtney killed
Yeah.
everybody.
Wait.
Destroyed
What did she have?
everybody.
I'll go look.
80 something?
My dad had 82.
Yeah, like maybe 89. Like,
Yeah.
It was up there.
Yeah, it was. That was.
She had Arizona winning it too. Which, like,
Yeah, I was the only one in my
But you
family
still
with
had
Arizona
that.
winning it. So for a while, I was the only one with the champion still alive. I felt good about that.
what was your dad's champion?
Michigan. No.
Oh.
Duke.
Oh, okay.
Duke, I think.
Okay. All right. We want to just
But he
recap the
Michigan
Final Four
final, so that's why I know. Yeah, I mean, there's 3 games. It was UConn, Illinois. Unfortunately, UConn won 71-62. And I think Illinois kind of ran into a buzzsaw, and I didn't really watch either of these games, so you gotta help me out here. But it felt like UConn had it from the start, and Illinois couldn't really get anything going.
Yeah, Illinois couldn't hit a shot, like straight up. And Illinois lives at the 3-point line, right? Like they have to make threes to stay in games, and they could not hit a shot. And UConn was playing pretty exceptional defense. And I was pretty impressed with what Dan Hurley did, like his coaching style in this game. And, that's Dan Hurley, so what else would we expect?
Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting because UConn's kind of like a poor man's Houston, the way they play
Yeah,
defense.
that's what I was
Yeah, so like they hedge a lot of screens, they do a lot of weird stuff, and Illinois dismantled Houston and couldn't do it against UConn because they just weren't hitting shots, right?
Well, the problem wasn't shot making. Like Illinois scored more against UConn than they did against Houston, I think. But
Sure.
it was the defense, like the lack of defense, which I guess it caught up to them because Houston they always locked down Houston and held them to under 60 points. And then that was the difference, I think. Illinois' defense didn't really show up as much. I guess probably a tougher offense than UConn. So.
Also, yeah, UConn's really good in the half court. Like their half court sets are pretty incredible. And Houston's really good too, but Houston takes a lot of tough shots, and when their tough shots aren't falling, it gets tough because like UConn has sets for specific players to get good shots up. Houston doesn't really do that, so that's just UConn coaching.
That's why Houston can't win in March. And also, I lied. Illinois scored 65 against Houston.
Okay, so they just
I just like the same amount.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, you got anything else in that one?
Not really, no. But that game was a lot better than the next game.
Yeah, Arizona Michigan was just a slug out. Like Michigan just boat raced them, man. This is what I thought was gonna happen in the national championship, which not really happened. But that's what UConn does. We'll get to that in a second. But Arizona just they were the worst team, and they didn't bring their A game that they had been bringing for the rest of the tournament. But we kind of saw this coming. Like Michigan was a different animal, and so it's the way it goes when you're going against a team like that.
Yeah, and when like Michigan is getting out in transition and making Arizona play their game, like Arizona wants to play slow pace, they don't want to put up a ton of threes, and like Arizona had to shoot to get back into the game. They never were even able to get back into the game, but like they had to chunk up threes, they had to push the pace, and that's exactly how Michigan wants you to play. Because they want to turn you over, they want to run in transition, and they were not missing shots. Like straight up, that is truly one of the greatest performances in a Final Four I've ever watched. Because like seeing how the guards play, which was a big question coming into the tournament, obviously like the LJ Kaysen injury and like a bunch of stuff with Michigan was a question about their guards. Elliot Cadeau was incredible in that game. Trey McKinney, the freshman, was awesome. Like the guards for Michigan, and Ade Mara was awesome too. And Yaxel didn't even play half this game.
Yeah.
So,
They
like,
didn't even need him.
it's kind of crazy how good Michigan looked in this one. And I was very impressed. And after that, it was kind of like, okay, yeah, they're going to win a national title.
I mean, Arizona, like, they scored 73 points. Like, that's nothing terrible. Like, for most of their season, the way they play, that's good enough for them to at least be in it. And they were just not even close. Like,
the whole game.
It's just crazy. And they had a couple of chances in the middle of that game to jump back in it, and Michigan just stomped on them every time. Yeah. And it was just kind of like, okay, this is how this game's going to go.
Exactly. And Arizona's not a team that wants to play from behind, right? Like, Arizona's not built to play from behind. I thought there was a chance they could lose to Purdue in that Elite Eight game because they were behind 7.5. They obviously made a push, but, like, Arizona this year was never going to be a team. If you go down, like, 19, like, especially against a team like Michigan, there was really no chance for you to come back.
All right. Michigan, UConn, the national championship. Man, I would bet a lot of money UConn would not be in the national championship game. But anyway,
it's Dan Hurley, bro. It's inevitable.
Still the 8th best team in the country. Anyway, Michigan, UConn. Michigan wins it 69-63. And they just controlled this game. Yeah. UConn did a great job of staying in it because it felt like at times that Michigan was going to boat race them. Like that's what I kept saying it while I was watching. I was like, oh, this is the moment. Right now they're going to get off and beat them by 20. But they never did. And that's a testament to UConn. They were in it until the very end. But Michigan, unfortunately, just never let them back in it. Just like they did Arizona. Yeah. Just never let them back.
My big thought in this one was Michigan lost to Duke earlier in the season, right, in that awesome game. And the way that Duke beat them was they took them out of transition. They played harder than them. They rebounded better than them. And, like, they did all the dirty work. UConn in this game, like, did all the dirty work. They out-rebounded Michigan. They actually made more threes than Michigan. Like, Michigan couldn't hit a three. And Michigan still beat them. Like, it's kind of crazy what just talent alone can get you. Elliot Cadeau was awesome once again, which was such a big X factor coming in. Like, if Elliot Cadeau was not going to play well, there was no chance that Michigan could win a national title. In this entire tournament, he was awesome, and especially in the Final Four. Obviously, he won, most outstanding player? Yeah. Cadeau. Cadeau did, yeah. So, but Michigan, just from the jump, the side, like, it kind of revolutionized what teams are going to do, too. Now in college basketball, like, you don't just need guard play. Like, I believe in guard play, but they had 3 power forward / centers starting in their lineup, right? So, like...
They had guard play now.
They also had guard play. That's a good point. But, like, the fact that their big men were better than their guards and they were able to win like that is pretty impressive, and it's kind of a new way to win in college basketball.
Yeah, and it's just really interesting because Michigan, I think, got kind of a wake-up call for the first 8 to 10 minutes of this game. UConn was outworking him, like you said, out-rebounding him, just doing everything better. But Michigan was still winning.
Exactly. That's
the crazy thing. So it's like, then Michigan was like, oh, we're playing like this.
Yeah.
And then they went out and just beat them. But, like, the way that they were still in that game and not down by, like, 10 or 12, like, say, Michigan State was against UConn, that was interesting because it felt like kind of the same kind of game, but Michigan State was down by 20 and Michigan was up by 5.
Exactly. Totally different. Yeah,
so,
it's just a different
it's just
team.
Really interesting.
And Dusty May, dude. All the credit to Dusty May. That dude's one of the best coaches in the nation. Like, the fact that he took FAU to a Final Four and then comes to Michigan in year 2 and wins a national title is pretty incredible. So.
Yeah, that year was crazy.
Yeah.
I blame that year for my last
that
two
FAU San Diego State game, that is, like, embedded into my mind.
I blame that year for my last 2 brackets. 100%.
Okay. That's bad. And then it was a 1 versus 4 UConn, too. UConn was a 4.
Yeah.
So I don't know who the 1 was.
San Diego State was a 5.
FAU was a 9.
No, Purdue lost that year to
16. FAU, no? Oh, they lost FDU that year?
I think that was that year.
Maybe, yeah, because FAU beat FDU in the second round.
Yeah, the FAU was a 9. San Diego State was a 4. Yep. Who was that? Was there a 1 in that?
I think the 1 played UConn. Maybe not.
Wasn't
but
that the year where all the 1s were out in, like, the Sweet 16?
Maybe. I feel like UConn played a pretty big team. Like, it might have been a 2 or a 3 seed. No, it could be a 3 seed. So, no.
20,
if they were a 4, you're right. Wait.
They were a 4, so they didn't play 1. They played like a 2 or 3.
No, well, they can in the Final Four.
They played 5 Miami. So it's 4, 5, 9.
Dude, that is 4, crazy. 5, 5, 9. I forget about Miami, dude.
Could have used that run this year.
I forget about that team.
So let's look at this bracket. Hold up.
That team was awesome. Holy, all those teams.
This is why. Like, 5, 5, 9, 4.
This was such a fun year.
So there's no 1 season in the Elite 8. So the Elite
Eight. Dude, I remember that Kansas State Florida
line. I do too. The Elite 8 was 6, 5, 9, 3, 5, 2, 4, 3.
That's crazy.
That is insane. And then the Sweet 16 had Alabama losing to San Diego State as a 1, and then it had Houston losing.
That was Princeton's year too, where they beat Arizona.
So then there was 2. So there was 2.
Look.
Yeah. So only 2 1 seeds during the Sweet 16. So one loss in the first round, 1 loss in the second round, and 2 losses.
Yeah,
in the
that's probably the most like madness we've seen in a tournament maybe ever.
It's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, this was insane.
But once again, that's a testament to
This game was big
like.
for my bracket, I think. Just Michigan State.
I remember I had Kansas State
Kansas
going
State.
far in my bracket.
I think I did too.
Yeah.
And I had. So this was. I remember paying attention to this.
I didn't have
for some
them.
reason.
I don't think I had them farther than Elite Eight though.
Yeah, this was crazy. Well, they went to the Elite Eight. Yeah. I didn't really have paid attention to my bracket that year. I mean, no one did because everyone got busted immediately.
But that's what was awesome about it. You know what I mean? Like, there gets to a point where like you don't care about your bracket anymore, and you just want to watch like the games and like the madness, and like that's one of those years where it's like, bro, I don't care about
it
my
hurts
bracket.
when like your madness gets effed, but then everyone else is like winning.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
That sucks.
that's true.
That happened to me this year. Anyway, I still could have won.
Still
Arizona.
won.
I beat you.
Still
yeah.
beat me.
Still beat you.
So-
That was fun, and I think we both were pretty solid. They were pretty similar brackets, which kind of sucked for you. I like it though, because like we both only had Arizona in the Final Four, and that was it. I would have had Duke if they hadn't sold. But anyway, I'm not mad about that.
I would have had Iowa State if Josh Jefferson was on.
Yeah, I had Iowa State
No, I'm
too.
kidding.
But I had Iowa
I know,
State
I'm
too.
kidding. They wouldn't have beat Michigan.
No,
Dude, after seeing Michigan, bro, like, I picked Iowa State to beat Michigan. There is no chance.
Yeah,
Like, there is no chance.
I only really did
I
that.
loved Iowa State,
So I
too.
made my bracket, and it was 1-1-1-1. And so I was like, you know what? That can't happen. Not going to do that this year. So
Did you pick 1-1-1-2?
yeah.
Okay.
So then I was like, okay, one of these Elite Eight games is going to switch. And I went back, and I was like, okay, Iowa State. I might have had to, like, change it to make them winning.
Because you had Florida Duke?
Yeah, I had Florida Duke.
Okay. That would have been a nasty game if we could have seen that
So,
game.
like, so I went back and, like, kind of forced myself to pick a 2 seed. And that's kind of what happened.
Do you have a favorite game from the whole tournament?
The whole tournament? Well, I would say the Kentucky-St. Mary's game, but I didn't get to watch it because Senor was yelling at me.
Kentucky-Santa Clara?
What did I say?
St. Mary's.
Oh, Santa Clara. Same thing.
Yeah, I got you.
But cause I was getting yelled at by my teacher for watching March Madness during the end of that game, and everyone else in the class was yelling. And I'm just getting yelled at, bro.
I was not at school that day.
That was so stupid. You were sick, right? And
Yeah. No,
it was
I had
your
to
grandma's
go.
funeral.
No, not her funeral. It was
Your
her
birthday party.
Yeah, her
sorry.
81st birthday.
Yeah. The High Point game, I didn't really watch that either.
I think my favorite game was Nebraska versus Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Second round game.
Definitely.
That was like, that's one of the best college basketball games I've ever watched.
Yeah.
So.
The game I was most invested in were the second round games for Miami and UCLA for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But those are fun games. But those aren't my favorite games. My favorite game was probably.
Duke UConn's up there too.
Yeah, that was a good one. I want to say it was St. John's, Kansas, though.
Okay.
That was my favorite game. And
Good
then
pick.
also another great game, UConn Furman.
Oh,
was
yeah.
incredible. Also, everyone forgets about that. But
Yeah.
Furman almost beat them.
Yep.
And I was feeling
And
really
Terrace Reed was like awesome in that game.
good. I was feeling really good at that point. Anyway.
And then
And then the title.
that's what March is though. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like UConn could have lost first round. They
This
also
is
could have
March,
won
bro.
national title. Well, it's actually April now, but.
Okay.
All right. Let's move into our next segment. Cue the music.
1 seed Michigan beats 2 seed UConn in the national championship game. Elliot Cadeau wins most outstanding player. Cam Boozer wins the AP Player of the Year and the Naismith Award. I don't know if that's the same thing or not, or which one's better, so I just remember. Mike Malone is hired as the UNC head coach. Yes, the Nuggets guy that won the championship a couple years ago. The Lakers lose Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves to at least the end of the regular season, and Luka is now going to be ineligible for awards, but he's appealing with his agent to try to get eligible. The Orioles ace Zach Eflin is out for the season. He's getting Tommy John, and the Reds ace Hunter Green is on the 60-day IL with an elbow injury. That happened a long time ago, but I forgot to tell you. So that's all I got. Masters Day 1 is in the books. Sam Burns and Rory McIlroy each shot at 6-7. They're at -5. So James, who's gonna win it all?
So my two original picks, like to put it in the top 5, were Patrick Reed and Justin Rose. I thought those two guys had a shot because Justin Rose has been like right there.
You can just don't bet him to win. Bet him to be top 5.
I'm gonna go like after day 1. Like, dude, Rory is killing, but I'm not gonna pick Rory to win it. I'm gonna go Patrick Reed. Why not, dude? He's won it before. He's back on the tour. I'm gonna stick with Patrick Reed. I am a Patrick Reed fan. I know you're not as much.
He went to U-High.
I think he's like hilarious. So I'm gonna go Patrick Reed to win it all. I think Sam Burns will be in there though on Sunday.
Yeah, I think
he'll be there.
My original pick I wrote down was Scotty, but now he's
Never know though.
He's over par today.
Oh, is he actually?
He was
He's one over.
one
Yeah,
under
yeah.
now. So now that kind of, I still would probably pick Scotty, but I think this could be Sam Burns' year.
Could be. He's been right there.
He hasn't really gotten over the major hump yet.
Mm-mm.
And I think this could be the year where he does. But we could say that every year. You know, he might be one of those guys. At the end of the day. But what's it looking like right now?
Wyndham Clark's killing today. He's 2 under today. Tyrrell Hatton's
He was 3 under earlier.
Justin Rose is 1 over today. Scheffler's also, I think, still 1 over.
Oh, is he even?
He's 1 over.
Oh,
he's 1 under.
What are the stakes?
Oh no, he's even. You're right.
Yeah, he's even. He's plus 2 on the day. Look, so Wyndham Clark's just still -3. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean,
it's still a bunch of guys haven't teed off yet. So.
Yeah.
Tyrrell Hatton is 4 under on the day.
Sheffield was like -3 in the front 9 yesterday, and ended up at -2.
Yeah, because he eagled that par 5, and Patrick Reed eagled both of them, and then someone else eagled both of them.
But these guys need to stop bogeing.
Dude, you see DeChambeau's triple?
Yeah.
Oh my
I didn't see. I know he got 3 shots out the bunker.
Holy, dude.
I think I did that the other day. 3 shots out the bunker, and ended up putting it like 5 feet.
Well, you're not DeChambeau.
I've done that a few times where like when I hit it out the bunker and like when I get it up there, it's really good.
Yeah.
But I can't get it up there.
Yeah, but it's like the 3rd time.
Yeah, but it'd be like 5 feet from the hole, so I counted it as 1 then.
Oh yeah. I wish DeChambeau could have done that for sure.
Well, I'm not playing on tour yet. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with Patrick Reed. I think it's gonna be my pick. I think you should stick with Scotty, bro. It's Scotty.
But it's got like that's a bitch ass pick for me to make.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rory, but like I'm not gonna say that.
I'll say Sam Burns. You know what? Okay. I don't believe it at all.
Why not?
But
why not?
I'm gonna take him.
Yeah.
It's the Masters, but I'll let you know Sunday at 3:00 what I think's gonna work. All right. Let's get into our draft. We're gonna draft MLB roster / organizations for 2026, and every team's gonna get used. We did this last year; it was a lot of fun. So we're gonna get it going. Let's figure out who's gonna.
I'm
pick
so
first.
cooked.
All right, pick a number 1 through 2.
Like 2. I don't even know where I'm gonna go. Like I don't even know where to go first.
Well, I have a pretty good idea of where I'm gonna go first, but you pick 2. Hold up. Can I just not get the random number generator on Google?
What if we just flip a coin, bro?
Are we serious? You have a
you,
coin?
No, what if you just look up flip a coin?
No, the number generator is supposed to pop up right here. Coin flip's more traditional anyway.
Heads.
Hell!
Heads.
See?
Heads.
Doesn't show up.
Heads.
I'm telling you how to flip a coin.
I have a coin right here.
This is taking way too long.
I think I do.
Alright, well, our first 2 picks should go quick, so this should keep it. There you go for it. What do you want?
Heads.
Alright, I'll take tails. Yeah, heads never fails, I'm telling you.
Wait, do I get first pick, that means?
You can have the snake.
Are we snaking it or not?
Let's not snake.
Okay.
I mean, we could do that.
Nah, I don't think we should.
But
alright, well, I'm gonna...
Well, do you want to do the thing where it's like 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1?
Sure, you want to do that?
I mean, yeah, you can pick whichever one you want. Also, you can take the 2.
Nah, I'll take 1.
Who are you gonna take?
I'm gonna go Shohei Ohtani.
So, where are you gonna put it?
At my DH.
Okay. You can't. You have to take a team for rotation.
Yeah. So Dodgers is now off the board, everybody.
I wanted to I was thinking earlier I might block you with Dodgers market or Dodgers front office.
You could do that.
But I didn't even think about how.
I gotta take them off my list for all the other spots.
I didn't really think about how this Shohei gotta go first no matter what. I was taking Shohei first. Okay, well this puts me in a really good spot if I get 2. So I'm gonna go with Aaron Judge in our right field spot.
Okay.
Going through a little hard times, but he'll be all right. I promise. Now there's a thought for me to take Cal, but I'm gonna take the 3rd best player in the world, and that's Bobby Witt Jr.
Yeah, good pick.
So I'm going Kansas City and New York. If I can find him on my list, you can use my board too if you want to see what teams are left.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to cross them out, but I might.
They're the first team I wrote. Okay, and then so Bobby Witt Jr. is my shortstop. It's interesting to think when do we take the other stuff?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know where to even go. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I have options, but at the start, I feel like it's harder than the end.
So we should tell them what we're doing first.
Oh yeah.
So we have 15 slots each, so it's all the teams: catcher, first base, second, third, short, left, center, right, and then designated hitter, and then starting rotation for a team, bullpen for a team, and then a manager, a market, which is location. Where you're at, how popular you are.
Yeah.
Because that involves free agents and stuff. And then your ballpark and your front office. Which is going to end up, how willing you are to spend.
Yeah.
So it's market is how willing people are to come to you, and then front office is how willing you are to go get them.
Okay.
So, Dodgers would be great.
Yeah.
They're all right off the board.
Okay. Where do we go? Because, the best 3 players in baseball are off the board.
Yep.
And that's, and they're kind of, I feel they're kind of above the pack in a way, if we're not including pitchers.
Yeah. Absolutely. Bobby Witt Jr. does not get enough respect. He is automatic, 9 to 10 WAR every year. That's incredible. The way he's able to do is amazing. Not enough on the board for you? Or too much on the board?
Way too much on the board.
So that makes this fun. Last year, I think it ended up settling in perfect for me, and it did not for you. That's what kind of separated.
Yeah.
Because like I ended up getting like my last pick was still set up right perfectly. So you can't really predict that. You just gotta go.
Okay.
What would be best for? What would you rather have as an MLB team?
I have a DH right now, so like right now, I feel like I need to get like players first because
Yeah.
Pitching's very important too. So like.
Yeah, I don't know I haven't thought about like what bullpens are good. I know the Philly bullpen is good.
All right.
The Mets bullpen is pretty solid, I think. Other bullpens are good, man. I don't know. If I share it with you, could we look up best bullpens?
I know. No. I have my pick.
Okay, we'll go.
I'm gonna go. Dude, this is so hard. Okay. I'm just gonna go.
I know the best bullpen is.
Based off, yeah, there's by far the best.
Yeah, I thought about it just now. All right.
This is so freaking hard.
All right, bro.
Hold on. I'll just take Cal Raleigh.
That's smart.
But like, I don't want to because he's kind of a bum.
Well, right now he'll be fine.
No, he let me down. He let me down in World Baseball Classic, so he's a bum. Right now.
Did he though? I mean,
yeah, he did. He was trash.
He didn't play.
He was trash. Exactly. He was so trash that he didn't play.
They should have given him a shot.
No, he's trash. Will Smith's better, bro.
Will Smith was playing better.
Maybe I should have taken Will Smith over him. Low key? Oh, he's not on the board.
Yeah, women at bat. He's also not on the board. That would be stupid. His 60 home runs last year, by the way, people forget.
Yeah, he's incredible.
I'm picking up all my pitching right now. So
okay.
If you think you're getting anything good,
no, I will get.
I'm taking the Padres bullpen.
Okay. Yep. Best closer in baseball. Probably should get like low-key bros him.
They have Morahone, who's really good. They have a ton of guys in that bullpen.
Mason Miller should be Cy Young, bro.
And then I'll take my starting pitching. This is interesting.
Wait, we actually are snaking the whole thing.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn. Probably taking my rotation.
Yeah.
first.
No. I mean, I'm taking pitching, but there's two options for me, and I don't know which one I want to pick.
Two options for me too.
Because they're both insane.
I see one good option. I see two.
Yeah, I agree.
I see three.
I've got four.
No, Seattle's
off
the board. Seattle's off the board.
I've got four good options right now.
Seattle's off the board, so never mind. I see one. I see two. For me, right now.
Which means I think I'm gonna leave it actually.
But if their team gets taken, then like I see another one.
No,
and then four. Yeah, I see four.
Yeah, I have four. I'm gonna snag my. Ooh, I'm gonna snag my third baseman. I'm gonna snag J-Ram.
Okay, that's very.
That's my guy.
Very smart. I forgot about him. Yeah.
So no Guardians on the board, but I mean.
Oh no.
Yeah, Stephen Kwan.
No. Who's their manager?
No clue.
He's really good. He wins a manager.
They have a good front office too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, like front office, I think also
name?
determines like how you build a team, right? Because like
if
you build a team with less, I think that's also on the same level as a front office that just goes out and buys players.
Steven Vogt. He's like one of the best managers in baseball. He's off the board, unfortunately. All right.
Hell shucks.
I'm gonna go starting rotation, and I just don't know where to go.
I got two options.
I'll shout it out. My options are Boston, who I'm not gonna take, Detroit, Pittsburgh, and Philly. I'm between Detroit and Philly, I think.
I have two other ones.
Detroit with Skubal and Framberg is really good, but I'm gonna take the Phillies rotation.
Okay.
They're the best rotation in baseball, I think.
I disagree.
I mean, when Wheeler comes back, it'll be Sanchez, Wheeler, Nola, Luzardo, Painter. That is 5 all-stars, all-star caliber players.
I mean, I think the Tigers, you could say the same thing. Though.
Well, who do they have other than outside of Skubal?
They've got Flaherty, right?
Oh, I think they do.
They have Casey Mize still.
He's not as good as any of the other.
Casey Mize is him.
He's not that good.
Whoa.
I don't think he's very
good. Whoa.
And
then Boston, I think, is maybe better too.
Mm-mm. I mean, they got
Crochet's like the best pitcher.
Sanchez is like just almost as good as.
Oh, I disagree, but
they were. Look at their stats last year. They were pretty much the same. Or they weren't, but
I think Crochet was a little bit better.
Crochet is marginally better than Casey Mize. What do you?
I think he still plays for the Tigers now.
Yeah, he does.
Is he bad?
He's 0-1 this year with a 5.2 ERA. So that's just.
I mean, you could say Aaron Judge though. To be fair, like Aaron Judge
let's look at his career. Hold up. Last year, he had a 3.87. Year before that, a 4.49. So he's been solid.
You're not that bad, yeah.
But like, all the Phillies guys have been better than that. Other than Painter hasn't created.
Also, Red Sox are good too.
Red Sox, yeah, they were also another spot. Good one. They've got a. I'm not gonna say who they have, but they have. I guess they have Ranger, Crochet, Sonny Gray, Bayo. Like they have a really good rotation.
Yeah, that's the four.
I think the Phillies, I think, are above all of them. Though they are the best rotation in baseball.
Okay. I will. I'm gonna hold on pitching now.
So I've got elite pitching. So like, now I can kind of work around. Now I have 2 all-stars in my lineup, 2 superstars, and amazing pitching all the way through. I feel good about where I'm at.
I also think I'm gonna have incredible hitting.
Go
So I'm gonna grab the best second baseman in baseball and get Ketel Marte.
Hey, that's perfectly valid.
I kind of wanted to take Corbin Carroll later, but
yeah,
Whatever.
you weren't. Ketel wasn't going to make it that far.
Yeah.
I think last year I snaked Ketel really late, and I was very happy with that. All right, second base gets tough. There's a couple good ones. Oh man. Okay, let's see where we're at. Something tells me to go outfield here, and you know what? My left fielder, take Juan Soto.
okay.
In left field, Mets are off the board. And he's a good guy to throw out there. Now my corner outfielders are looking really nice. So I've got Bobby Witt, Soto, Judge. And you've got Cal, Ketel, Jose Ramirez, and Shohei Ohtani.
Love my hitting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna snag the Red Sox pitching.
Okay. Your starters.
Yeah, I love them. I love the lineup.
Yeah.
So or the rotation. Personally,
They are really good.
I think besides Skubal and Skeens, like Crochet is the third best pitcher.
Yeah.
So, and I think like all around they have a better rotation than the Tigers and the Pirates. So I'm gonna snag the Red
Yeah,
Sox.
they do. That's a really good pick. I think I'm gonna go to one of these 4 intangibles here. Not ballpark. I don't need that. As long as I'm not like the trop, I'll be fine. Which I might. If you pick them last, you might end up in the trop. But
All right, bro. Might wind up in Sacramento.
Yeah, that's manager. I think is really important, but not as long as you don't have like Tony V, you should be fine. So front office and market are where I'm at right now, and they kind of work hand in hand, but really not because like the White Sox are in a big market. So I'm gonna go with my front office. Now, where do I want to go with this? There's a few ways. Man, oh man.
Oh my goodness.
The Rockies don't have a great front office.
Hey, they're not that bad.
Yeah, it's not great though. So this is interesting. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that either. The Tigers have a solid front office. Actually, you know what? This is tough. Think about the Blue Jays, like where I can utilize them. Because like that's an interesting
they can
one.
be utilized.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna wait on this stuff. I'm gonna go up, actually, to my team. Do I want to do that? Okay, I need to think for a second. I will take the front office. Now I'll block you a little bit. I'll take the Cubs front office.
Okay.
I think that'll be alright. Not great availability for front offices. They're all kind of solid. Houston in my mind.
Houston's front office sucks, bro.
No, it doesn't.
They're trash.
But I think the Cubs, the way they've been spending, I like that. I think, hey, sleeper Pirates,
Facts, bro.
Yeah. Okay, your turn. Oh, I missed one. Damn.
What, for
I'm not telling you.
front office?
Mm-hmm.
God, truly don't really care about front office, I'm not going to lie. Because if
Tell
I have good
that to White Sox fans. Tell the White Sox fans that you hate their front
If the White Sox had Ketel Marte and Jose Ramirez, I don't think they'd care.
Oh, they wouldn't be able to,
But think about it.
Yeah,
In this
I understand
situation,
that.
I think front office matters the
I understand,
absolute
but
least.
you're trying to like build
Like
it.
front office is what I'm picking last. Like
But
I don't care
we're
who's
not, like,
there.
making
That's what I'm
trades.
picking
We're not
last.
making trades. Like,
Why would I need to make trades when I have Jose Ramirez and
you
Cal
gotta go
Raleigh?
for a run, bro. Everyone else has
No.
like going against my team, but you gotta make a trade.
It'll be just me and you, pretty much. So like, if we're being real,
All right, we're not actually. This is a draft, but we're not.
that's what I'm saying.
We're
So
not-
I
we're
don't
not planning
think
a season,
I
right?
personally don't think front office matters
We're not
as much.
planning a season.
So I'm gonna snag Vladdy at my first
That's
base.
The thing with
And take the Blue Jays off the board.
the thing with the Blue Jays is that they're like a supermarket because they have a whole country. You know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know how to spell Guerrero. I always do this every time. I think I'm just gonna go
I
with
think
it.
it's Guerr.
No, it's
URO?
It's one R and then two R's. So I messed up. No, it's not. Look it up. I'll figure that out in a second. Yeah, because they have like the whole city or the whole country of Canada, right? So it's really interesting. How you spell? Look at how you spell Vlad.
Oh no, I didn't look it up.
Can you look it up, please?
Yeah, sure.
I'll think about my pick now. I think I gotta get this line up a little bit bolstered.
Guerrero.
That's what I was gonna write. Look at me. Okay. Okay. Who was on the board here? That I
Loving
can
my squad
snag?
right now.
What kind of team do I want to be? That's the question. You know, and board is thinning out a lot. There's guys. Oh, well, I can't do that anymore. Shit. I was thinking. No, I'm not gonna say that because you can take him. You probably will. So I could do that. I could block you here. I'm gonna take second base to block you from Ronald. I'm gonna take Ozzy Albies. That's my second base.
Gross.
He is
Dang,
one of the best second
that is
basemen
who
in
I
baseball.
wanted, but that's okay.
Are you gonna take him next?
Yeah.
I almost waited, so that's great.
You took the Cubs already, right?
Yes, I did.
Took their front office.
Yep.
All right.
I wanted the Braves front office, by the way. That's what I was thinking of, because they give like insane contracts to these kids, and it's great for them.
Let's see. So I've already decided that my front office and park are going to be last. So I don't.
Yeah, ballpark. It's a good little piece, but it doesn't.
Yeah, I agree.
Better than having 4 relievers.
Yeah, I mean to survive, you need good shortstop play, right? My infield is going to be insane. So I'm gonna go and snag Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, that's a good snag. Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah.
So read your infield.
Read my infield out.
Yeah.
You got Vladdy at first. You got Ketel Marte at second. You got Jose Ramirez at third. And you got Gunnar Henderson at short.
Seems alright to me.
Now the outfield.
I've got a couple options right here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my catcher. I've got one really good option right here. I think no one else is really there, so we're gonna go ahead and snag him. I'm gonna snag Shea Langoliers as my catcher.
Good pick.
Um,
It's a lot of A's players that can come off the board.
yeah. I was scared you were gonna take him soon, so.
Well, I already have my catcher.
Or not him, but like a different.
Yeah, the A's were
Like
going to come off
Rooker.
the board pretty soon.
Or like I could have taken Kurtz Nick.
I mean, there's a bunch of guys. Like, Denzel Clark's a dog, right?
I mean, yeah.
Does he still play for them?
Yeah, well, he just like really can't swing his bat very well.
Well,
But I mean, he's a really good.
in my lineup, I look, you don't
Yeah,
need that.
he can bat 9.
Yeah.
But Shea Langoliers, I could have taken Kurtz Nick as first, which probably might have been better. But Shea, with the positional value right now, that's the best option.
Okay, I'm going to snag a team off the board that like doesn't have any other players and is an incredible young left fielder. Snag James Wood.
Yeah, good pick. Left field?
I think he played left field.
Yeah, we can be.
Did he play right field this year?
We can be
Has he
flexible
played?
with the outfield.
Put him in left.
Yeah, I have him left.
Because that's what I have him as.
Left field or right field doesn't really matter. But you can
Okay.
center field. We need a center fielder probably.
Yeah, that's fair.
But other than that, we'll be alright. Okay, now since I have a second baseman, I was wanting to take Bryce Terang, but because I wanted to block you there with Ozzy, Bryce Terang is probably better than Ozzy. But I'll just go ahead and take the Brewers off the board. I will take Pat Riley. I think
Is
that's
that their manager?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brewers manager. I think it's Pat Riley. I'm pretty sure. He's a dog.
Oh, Pat Murphy.
Pat Murphy. What am I
Yeah,
talking about, bro? Who's Pat Riley?
I know who he is. Pat Riley's the Miami Heat guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Pat Murphy.
Okay, so Brewers off the board.
He had like the pocket waffles or whatever. What was it? Pocket pancakes. He's tough.
Look, you don't know what you're talking about.
Best.
That's kind of aura.
One of the best managers in the game.
All right.
I wish I'd done that a little differently with Bryce Terang, but it's okay.
I'm gonna snag. I'll snag my manager.
Okay.
Actually.
Not Tony V.
And I'm gonna snag AJ Hinch. Right? Tigers aren't on the board.
Good.
Yeah.
Good pick.
That was my number one
Tigers
option.
making it this far was interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. Like.
The fact that I can take who I'm about to take.
I almost took Riley Green in left field, but
yeah.
I like James.
I think
Moore
this is how you win the draft. I think, and I think the way for me to win the draft is finding a guy right here in Yordan Alvarez late in the draft as my DH.
Oh, okay.
Houston survives. I'm taking Yordan.
Yeah, good pick. Ooh, that's tough. That's a good pick. Cubs are off the board. Dang, bro. There's some teams coming off the board.
Yeah.
I'm gonna snag my center fielder, who I still think is one of the best. Like, I love this guy, Byron Buxton.
Yeah, good pick. He's good.
Yeah, I mean, he's just I love Byron Buxton.
Center field.
Look, he almost took Mike Trout, but
he might make an appearance later.
Buxton's probably a little better.
Oh yeah.
So probably a lot better now at this point.
But Mike Trout had a good start. He's kind of slowed down though. All right, I'm gonna make another great pick here. I'm gonna go with my third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Yeah, good pick. I'm gonna pick the Rays for front office too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully Junior Caminero can keep what he was doing, keep it up, because he's really good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go. Still need a bullpen.
I mean, the way he's on the bat in the World Baseball Classic was really nice.
Still need a bullpen.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, that's a struggle.
How many teams left? 1, 2, 3,
Not a lot.
4, 5, 6,
Not a lot.
7, 8, 9 teams left. We can say them, you know. White Sox, Rangers, Angels, Marlins, Cardinals, Reds, Pirates, Rockies, and Giants.
Okay. This is where it starts to get pretty hard. Just finding like.
I've got my next pick, and it's really good.
I have a couple. I would like to go other ways, but I feel like I got to get bullpen at some point.
Yeah, I don't know what's left here for you.
There's not much.
Bullpen's important.
Is the White Sox bullpen like looking not that bad?
I have no idea who's in their bullpen. It's probably not good.
Okay. The Royals are still on the board. No, Bobby Witt.
Yeah, Bobby Witt's
Shoot.
out.
They have a good bullpen.
They have a solid one. Yeah, if I were you, I wouldn't know where to go here. I don't know if I can name a single one of these closers.
Who's the guy for the White Sox that used to play for Who do they have in their bullpen? Jordan Hicks? Is he in their bullpen?
I don't know.
Didn't he used to play for the Orioles? Or no?
Yeah.
The White Sox have a guy in their bullpen. I just don't know who it is.
Let me look.
Like, I know that the White Sox... I truly don't even know who's in their bullpen, but...
Take them? I'll tell you in a second.
I'm pretty sure they have a decent bullpen, so...
I mean... Jordan Hicks is on their team. I don't know if he's a starter or reliever. Eric Fetty. Oh, Sir Anthony Dominguez?
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, I'm taking the White Sox. He's a dog.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
I'll take the White Sox. I actually don't even hate that anymore.
Maybe they're not good. They don't have a good bullpen.
When I got my starters, they can They can go 9 innings. The offense won't matter, bro.
Yeah, Sir Anthony, he's not that good. He doesn't throw strikes very well.
I like that guy. What the
heck?
heck?
He's a good player, but he just doesn't throw strikes very well.
Okay. But I don't need strikes.
I'm gonna take the Giants off the board. I'm gonna take
Tony Vitello,
first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. He plays first base.
Yeah.
That is so weird.
Not every game,
so weird.
but I'm gonna take advantage. He'll play first every day for me. Maybe Shohei or Yordan can give an off day. I'll probably have some solid bench guys. No. I won't.
I'm gonna go baseball market.
Okay.
And I actually love this pick. I'm gonna go with the Angels.
Yeah, Los Angeles market, love it.
So, yeah, that's my pick. Angels.
I might go right there too.
Angels are good, bro. Incredible market.
I might go there as well because there's another big market on the board.
Am I forgetting?
I think the Marlins are a big market. in Miami.
Technically, yeah.
So I'm gonna take the Marlins.
That's true.
Market.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I wanted to take the White Sox market, but you got me.
This is tough. Okay, so what do I have left?
You have right field and front office.
Right field and front office and park.
And ballpark, yeah. Neither of us have ballpark yet.
I'm not gonna draft.
I have a ballpark on the board here. I like them.
I actually like my ballpark. My idea for a ballpark too. There's two that are like. I'm gonna snag the ballpark off the board. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna snag my right fielder. I'm gonna get Ryan O'Hearn.
No, I hate you.
Which is gonna take your ballpark off the board.
PNC Park is the best ballpark.
Yeah, you say that. I think you say that every episode when we talk about the MLB.
I love PNC Park.
It's by far the best ballpark.
But you can't take the Rockies guy. Well, I'm not to take the Rockies off the board, I think. I'm gonna take a glue guy, a guy that has a lot of aura. And I think this guy, I never met him, never heard him talk, but I know he's got aura. I'm thinking if there's any other center fielders out there, because I only have center fielder in ballpark. So, thinking if there's any other center fielders left.
Who do we have left, bro?
Rangers, Rockies, Reds, Cardinals. The Reds center fielder. Can't think of him. Can't think of the center fielder for the Cardinals. Texas, I don't know if White Langford counts as a center fielder.
No,
I don't think he does.
He plays like right field.
Evan Carter, he's good enough to play center field, but I think Evan Carter plays there. So what I will take is I'll take Britton Doyle, center fielder for the Rockies.
Yeah, that was the park I wanted.
Yeah. So you want that park? That's a hellhole.
That'd be sick.
It's cool.
This lineup, going in a course.
Pitchers, bro?
What exactly? That's what I'm saying. For my team, Coors would be perfect.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I don't need a bullpen if I'm in Coors, bruh. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I might be good, just as good out there as some of the bullpen guys. So you got bullpen in front or ballpark in front office.
Yeah.
I know what ballpark I want. So.
What do we have left, dude?
Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Reds?
take the Rangers ballpark.
No.
Globe Life's awesome.
Globe Life, yeah, this cool.
So it's nice. It's renovated. It's brand new. It's in the past 5 years it's open. So
yeah,
brand new ballpark. And now we have Cincinnati and St. Louis.
Ballpark. This is not as bad as it was last year.
Yeah, no.
Because last year it was in random relievers, and that's not fun.
Yeah, so, picking specific relievers is definitely a lot.
Can I look at these ballparks for a second?
I would say that what's cooler?
The Cardinals
is probably cooler.
Great American Ballpark.
It's probably cooler than the Reds. Let's be real.
What's the Reds ballpark?
Dude, both these front offices actually aren't bad. I'll take both these front offices.
Yeah, they're not. Neither of them are terrible. So Great American Ballpark is. Oh, that's the Reds. Reds are Great American Ballpark. It's Busch Field.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure St. Louis is a cooler field.
Busch Stadium. They probably have a better front office too, so I could block you. The Busch Stadium is cool, but Great American Ballpark looks sick. That's pretty sick.
I guess, yeah.
With the water behind
Cincinnati, bro.
The water behind it too.
That's kind of tough, yeah.
No, we're in Miami, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right. So you're just putting the stadium in Miami?
I guess.
Okay, that's tough.
I haven't really thought that through, but yeah. Yeah, this is just like a normal ballpark. It's
kind of cool though.
Look at the arts in the background.
Dude, that's
downtown
cool.
St. Louis.
That's way cooler. But you don't get that though.
I think it's
you don't get the city.
But I think it's kind of a condensed ballpark, like closed in.
Mm.
Whereas Busch Stadium's got the water behind it. Look at this. This is tough.
This is Busch.
Sorry, shit.
Great American
Ballpark has.
Why do they call it? Why do they call it the Great American Ballpark?
It's a little more like low key, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I like Busch way more.
You like Busch more?
But I mean, it's your choice, not my choice. I don't really care what front office I go to.
Do I get the water in the background?
No.
No.
You're in Miami. You'll have water everywhere, bro.
But not in the background.
You can put it wherever you want, Miami.
I guess I can. Let me go back one more time.
Like I'm putting Globe Life on
Well, Globe Life's a dome. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm putting it in the middle of LA. Well, they're in Anaheim still, right?
Yeah.
So, actually, dude, low-key, Angels are even better because that's the only place. That's the only, sports team in Anaheim. And it's still LA market.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. That's actually good.
Yeah, okay. I'll take Busch Stadium because
Yeah,
I think their front office is better than the Reds anyway.
I think both are, very mid,
Well, the Cardinals just the way they
that's true. Historically,
they're not bad. They're never bad.
That's true. Yeah.
Historically, they've never
low key,
been bad.
but the Reds I think
this year, I think the Cardinals are in a rebuild, but I think they're doing it well.
Yeah.
So I'll take. I will take Busch Stadium Cardinals. And that leaves you.
with the Reds front office, which I'm totally fine with.
I mean, the Reds being the last team off is kind of surprising.
Yeah, I almost took Ellie earlier, but
that would have been a bad pick.
Ellie's him.
Why
are we
with
just
Gunner on the board? With Gunner
not with Gunner on the board. I was gonna wait. Is what I was saying. Yeah. I was just gonna
I was thinking about Pete Alonso at some point, but
what position does he play now?
Plays first. Still.
Okay, he still plays first.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, who do you think won? I mean, it seems kind of even to me. I feel like y'all can let us know in the comments. You know, we'll put this on the screen.
My hitting's insane. Holy sh!
I lean towards my team. I don't know what you think. I feel a connection with my team now. You know, if this was like a fantasy baseball, this would be fun. And we're both in like the 5th apron. Like,
yeah, that doesn't matter though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's not a thing in this world. This is next year under the new CBA when there's no salary aprons at all.
I think it's pretty close. It's pretty even.
Yeah, I mean, it can't. There's no way it can be that.
You can't. Yeah, you can't really say like.
You can't separate it at all. But this is fun.
Yeah. Let us know who won.
Yeah, for sure. Let us know who won. Next week we got NBA stuff. We're gonna be creative in how we do the NBA playoffs. We're gonna streamline it a little more, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And maybe I'll watch a couple games. Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe a couple games. You got like 3 months of it, so.
Yeah, it's way too much. Way too long. Another gripe to have with the NBA playoffs. I understand. You can take 1 day off between. 1 day off, and we're good. 1 day off.
I'm not going to say it, but.
Every 2 days.
Never mind.
They play back-to-backs in the regular season.
Okay, well, the MLB plays double the amount of regular season games the NBA does, so like.
Yeah, I understand. We're not talking about the MLB, though.
Okay.
We're talking about the NBA playoffs and how we can make them better.
Okay.
We can make the NBA playoffs better.
NBA playoffs are great.
By keeping them shorter.
I think if you ask a majority of people, would they change the NBA playoff? Okay, that is just.
The NBA playoffs are solid. I think maybe we could shorten some series. Like the first round doesn't have to be a best of 7. Like maybe if they format it a little more.
They did that back in the day, and people hated it.
It was like best of 5, best of 5, best of 7, best of 7, or something like that.
Best of 5 in the second round. That's crazy. No, that's crazy.
Or something like that.
That's the problem with baseball. You play one wild card game after playing 162 games or whatever.
It's not that. Now it's 2 games, 3. Still, yeah.
You play 3 games for an 162 game season. That's why the NBA is good. Is because you get a chance.
NBA is dying. MLB is rising.
Okay. That is just so untrue.
Yes, the ratings are going down.
Look up the ratings. Look up the ratings.
I didn't say
and the MLB. The MLBs are drastically low. Yeah, they're never going to get up to the NBA.
I didn't say they were, but
they're never going to get close. They're not going to get close to the NBA.
They're rising heavily.
Like they're not.
How do you measure ratings? Like NBA ratings, year over year. Like they're going down.
Yeah, I agree, but the MLB is not like going up that much. Like.
I mean, it's going up.
I don't think it is. I really don't think it is.
Still, NBA is dying.
Okay. I'm going to look up what's dying more. On ChatGPT, what's dying more, the NBA or the MLB?
This year, the NBA is up.
Oh.
Highest in 15 years. So that's good. So 2024-25 is a 2% decline. So it was down. So it's been down it was down in 23, down in 24, down in 25, and up in 26. Look at MLB. Yeah, so we're up 28%. Last postseason was up 28% from 2024 in the MLB.
America, the MLB, about 35% of Americans said they watched the MLB World Series, and 34% of Americans said they watched the NBA Finals. 70% of the world watched the NBA Finals, while 40% of the world...
70% of the world?
Yeah, while 40% of the world watched.
Yeah, no, I didn't say they're the same.
It just depends on what you classify as dying.
I said it's NBA is going up. They're up this year, it looks like.
It depends on what... That's fair. Like, it depends on what you classify as dying.
The NBA is going down, MLB is going up. That's true fact.
But once again, that's if we're saying like in America, maybe.
Yeah, but overseas maybe not. Yeah.
But like if you say like the entirety of like the world, like the NBA is a global sport. And it's not like the MLB.
But yeah,
MLB is not a global sport.
Because the NBA is maybe more global and less American.
Exactly, and MLB is kind of doing the opposite. Like they're they're pushing out, except like Asian culture, but besides that, well, in America it is. In America it is.
Yeah.
But like,
all right, so we got some fun shorts. I like these. These are some of my favorite shorts that we do. I don't know what you think about them.
I guess. I don't know. They're not my favorite, but
we do other ones too. Good things. So anyway, we'll see y'all next week. Peace. Bye.